In all the discussions about a potential peace deal to end the Ukraine war, there's lots of discussions about the Donbas. So, what is it about this region that makes it so important? The Ukrainians have fought so hard for this area for 11 years now, since 2014. So many people have been killed, so much blood has been spilt. If Zelensky were made to give it away as part of a deal, he probably wouldn't survive as president. So, what is the Donbass? It consists of two regions, Luhansk and Donetsk. The Russians control almost all of Luhansk at the moment in the north, but in the south, they've only got about 70% of Donetsk. And the 30% they haven't got is the bit that is easily defended. The Ukrainians have got a string of fortifications known as the fortress cities. And there are four of them, north to south, from Slavyansk, then south of that Kramatorsk, and then south of that Druskivka, and then south of that Kostiantynivka. And all of the settlements in between those four cities are now like a belt. And they don't want to give up that belt because if they get pushed out or if they have to give it up in some agreement, then they'll have to go further westwards. The geography doesn't make it easy for them to dig in close to that. They'd have to go a long way westwards before they could defend themselves again. And giving up these strong fortifications would just be a gift to the Russians. And the Russians could use that as a position, as a jumping off point to go further westwards in another offensive. And it's not just about military strategy. The fact is the Donbass is the traditional center of heavy industry manufacturing. And not least, there are interesting deposits of some rare earths and minerals like titanium and lithium, non-ferrous metals. And there's a big rare earths field which runs north to south along the border between Donetsk and the next oblast of Dnipropetrovsk. And at the moment, the Ukrainians control all of that. Of course, if they have to give it up in some sort of peace deal, then the Russians will walk straight in to the areas where those minerals are and where the rare earths are. And the Russians are quite interested in that.